My next guest decided not to cut his hair 9 years ago until the Oilers win a Stanley Cup. He says that he's excited and this game means everything to him. Jeff Ottmeier joins me now from Alberta. And you're looking good. You're all decked out. Let's start, this moment with Game 6. How are you feeling right now? What's the mood in Edmonton?
The mood in Edmonton is absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of similar vibes to the Cinderella run that the Oilers had in 2006, 18 years ago, the last time we made it to the finals. And the city's buzzing. Even when it was down 3-0, nobody stopped believing, and this city is pumped and just ready to go for Game 6.
Okay, we got to talk about the hair now. Oh, Edmonton just scored, by the way, so there you go. That's the update from the controller. There you go. You got the news live, even though you're not watching the game. You're here with us, but we got to talk about the hair. Tell me why you've decided not to cut it for 9 years, and let's take a look at it. If you can give us a little shimmy with the head there. Nice.
So you can see, it's has some decent length to it. So on August 1st of 2015, I went for a haircut. And at that time, I had short hair anyway, and I decided to get a brush cut. And on my way home from getting a haircut, I was like, maybe I kind of giggled to myself, like, maybe I should hold off getting another haircut until the Oilers win the Stanley Cup. So I kind of shrugged it off and never thought anything about it. At the time, I had a cold job anyway, so I let my hair grow over the winter. A coworker's like, your hair's getting pretty long. When are you going to cut it? And I was like, well, I'll cut it when the winter's done. And he's like, well, why don't you hold on until the Oilers win the Stanley Cup? And unfortunately, 9 years later, as you can see, the length is getting pretty long. But I've stuck true to the process.
So if they win, or what's the do? Are you gonna do a buzz cut again, or are you just gonna go full like?
Well, the plan is right now when the Oilers win the cup is I'm going to donate what I can to charity for somebody who needs it, and then I'm gonna shave it right off, and I'm gonna take the beard off too.
Oh, really? You're gonna go all the way, clean shaven? Okay.
Absolutely.
So listen, I know that you've got a pretty big presence on social media, and you do yearly updates of your hair. What's the attention been like as the Oilers season has progressed here?
Actually, the strange part is, like you said, I do yearly updates, and normally when I post on social media, it gets maybe 150, 200 views, nothing really that explodes. But this year, I posted, and I had 11,000 views in less than 24 hours, and it just took right off. And I posted before the puck drop on the Oilers' very first game. So at that point, nothing had happened, and it just exploded and went viral.
I mean, I can understand why. Let's talk about the actual series so far. What do you make of it, and why do you think this is Edmonton's year?
I mean, obviously, nobody wants to be down 3-0 in a series. But as you heard, Connor McDavid say, and some of the other Oilers say, that if anybody has a chance of coming back, it's this Oilers team. As I said earlier, there's a lot of similarities between this team and the 2006 team that went to 7 games against Carolina. And if you look at it, they're a family on and off the ice, which is absolutely huge to win any championship. You have to know they have each other's backs, and even when they were down 0-3 in the series, in practice you can see they were laughing and having fun and just sticking to Oilers hockey, and as you can see, it's coming to fruition.
Well, we will see what the outcome of the game tonight is. It's been 34 years since the Oilers have won a cup. With all these ups and downs, how have you stuck with them as such a loyal fan?
Well, as a loyal fan, as you can tell, if I made this pledge to grow my hair out to the Oilers win the Stanley Cup in 2015, at that point we were in year 9 of the decade of darkness without the Oilers actually even making the playoffs, which many people thought with me making this that I was absolutely crazy. But as you can see, I've stuck to it. I watch whatever games I can, even if the Oilers are losing and they're getting blown out. I watch right to the very end. So I bleed orange and blue all the way through.
Listen, for your sake, I hope that you get to save on some hair product over the next little while if the Oilers win. Because
absolutely.
Give us a little head shake, a hair shake before we go for a little good luck for the Oilers tonight. There you go.
Jeff, there's the Stewart's dinner for you.
Jeff Ottmeier, an Oilers superfan who wants to get back to watching the game and joining us from Alberta.